So, hello, it's Dee on Dee Speaks, and today we'll be talking about the parts of speech, which I promised was going to be our first 1 to 2 lessons for the whole video on teaching English language, or the introduction to English language. Now, I've got a board right here, and on this board we're going to continue with the word chair. Remember, we used that in the last video, all about finding out that chairs are nouns. So I'm going to put it down on the board. I'm going to write the word chair as nicely as possible, and we know that the chair is a noun simply because it's a thing. I'm going to put it there in bracket. Yep. And then the next thing we're going to look at is how we're going to determine using that as a noun. We're going to go on to the next part of speech, which is an adjective. Now we're going to describe the word chair using an adjective. Now let's look around. We can see some chairs. We've got blue, we've got yellow, we've got small, and we've got a brown one over there. Yeah, so I'm going to go over and I'm going to use the word yellow. Yellow. So I'm going to go to the next part of speech, which is a pronoun. We're going to go on to pronouns, which are using the word chair, and the pronoun is because it's an inanimate thing, we use the word eat. Now we're going to go on to the next part of speech, which of course is your verb. Ready? Now, what verb am I doing? I'm constantly writing on the board, but then we're going to relate it with the words chair, yellow, eat. So let's try. What do you do with a chair? You sit. Okay, so I'm going to use the word sit on. You see the correlation between the noun, adjective, pronoun, and verb using the same example. I'm going to find a way to correlate all of these words together. And then the next one will be your adverb. Most people just know it as the word that modifies the verb. But then we go on to find out that the adverb not only modifies the verb, it modifies the adjective as well. So we're going to try that. We're going to use an adverb modifying sit, because the verb is the word sit. Ready? The adverb we're going to use to modify is, let's see, down. That's perfect because it correlates with the word sit. What's the next part of speech that I do recall? Let's try preposition. What is a preposition? As we can try and recall, prepositions are positions, so to say, of what? Nouns or pronouns. So, what do you do? Relating a noun to another noun, or a noun to a pronoun. We're going to try relating an unrelated noun to the preposition. For example, I is a pronoun and chair is a noun. So I want to relate I to chair. So I'm going to try using that with it. Let's try on. Okay, we already have a pronoun here, my bad, and the pronoun is it. So we're going to work on that for now. The next one we're going to work on is a conjunction. Let's try using the very easy ones. And then we can try, let's see, how many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we can try, there's one missing. Can anyone help me out with the one that's actually missing? Because I seem to have forgotten. Let's try articles all the same. Let's try A, because that correlates with chair. Now we've got how many parts of speech on the board? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's one beautiful extra one, and that is your interjection. Now let's try. An interjection is a sudden sound that you make out of emotion. It could be joy, it could be pain, it could be love. It could be something extreme or something minute, but basically emotion. So let's try ah. And we're going to put, very important, an exclamation mark. So we've got that all bottled down to. Now I'm going to make a simple sentence, or more than one sentence, using all of these parts of speech. And we're going to see how we're going to do that. We're going to try with the first one. Let's try. Oh, okay, I could try it. I could try eat. Let's try this. Let's try the past tense of sit. Sat. let's try another form of it. We can use I. Okay, so let's try again. We can go I sat on a. So let's take it as we write. We can try with I, done that, sat, done that, on, done that, a, done that. We can try with yellow. I sat on a yellow. We can try chair. And we can use, oh, I sat down. Oops, my bad. I totally forgot to put my adverb. I sat down on a yellow chair. And let's see. Yeah, so I've basically written down every single element of this. And I have ticked it as I've written down. So we now know that I is a pronoun. Sat is a verb. Down is an adverb. On is a preposition. A is an article. Yellow is an adjective describing what? The chair, which is a noun. And is a conjunction joining chair and shouted. Shouted, as we all know, shout is a verb, a simple present tense verb, and that's a past tense form of shout. And then we've got ow as interjection. Now, this, as we move on to the next part, is a simple sentence. That will be all for today. In our next lessons, we're going to go into in-depth analysis of each of the parts of speech and explain them using words around us, especially using my immediate environment, which of course is my classroom where I currently teach. So when we're done with all of that, we can determine how many nouns we have in this classroom. And that's how I teach my kids. That's how I teach all my students. And it's this video is done in the hope that we can all find better ways of teaching our students and then trying to make life a little bit easier for them so they don't have to memorize generally and they can do much better in their everyday lives as well. Once again, it's Dee on Dee Speaks, Introduction to English Language. Thanks for joining us. Watch out for more.